r/AskReddit. You meet your 13-year-old self, but you can only tell them 3 words. What do you say and why? Don't forget about. Listen here, you little piece of. Don't smoke, dumbass. I told my dad this every single day growing up. I used to throw fits when I was a kid because I knew how bad it was for him, and I had watched my grandmother die from it at 64. He's made it to 73, but he's virtually immobile due to COPD. My mom passed last week due to complications of COPD. I still am working through it. Hug your dad. He died when I was 18. I came here to type hug your mom because she died when I was 17. I'm sorry to hear that you went through the same pain. Stay strong. Don't smoke cigarettes. I started smoking when I was 25 like a dumb asshole, and I'm only 30, and I cough up blood clots enough to cause alarm. But I'm too stressed to quit, and don't have money for the doctor even though I pay $160 a month in health insurance. Keep making music. Love dad more. My dad died 2 weeks ago tomorrow, and I did love my dad a lot. I'm almost 30 and have came to visit my family every other weekend for the past 4 or 5 years. It's best thing I could have done for myself and my heart right now. Last summer my dad said you're going to miss me when I'm gone, and I'm so glad I had the chance to say I sure will, Dad. Evie needs help. Maybe then I'll still have my big sister. This one made me cry. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. Pretty sure with 3 German words you could write a short story. Die Bart, die, the Bart, the. Give mom love. She would pass away a year later. This is gutting. I'm so sorry. I lost my dad when I was 12, and I worried he didn't know I loved him. I worried about it, tortured myself over it. Still, speaking as a mom and grandma, I can assure you, she loved you very much, and she definitely knew that you loved her. Kids worry. Moms know, without a doubt, that they are loved. Don't marry Jeff. Why? I'm a good guy. Get brother help. This sounds so sad to me. Whatever this means, I'm sorry. Printer was broken. Brush your teeth. Can I show them my teeth as well? My 13-year-old self wouldn't give a feck what my 30-year-old self says, unless I give physical examples. My kids see my fucked up teeth every day, and I still have to harass them about brushing and flossing. Brush and floss. Floss. Every day. You are autistic. That's my 3 words. That Wolf solved so many goddamn problems. Knowing who I am. It's you have ADHD for me, but otherwise same thing. Mom kills herself. My only regret is how I dealt with the years of lead up. 13 would been early enough for me to have made a difference. Maybe. It's not your fault, love. You as a kid couldn't fix that. It's okay. I want you to know it's not your fault. At all. I'm sorry you had to go through this. Stay in school. You live in school now. Secretly you are the bathroom ghost. SSSHHH. Don't trade Charizard. I wish I still knew where my holographic Charizard card was. The original I forgot the password to my Bitcoin wallet. Wear a condom. What's the kid's name? Herpes. Nat has herpes. This is the best crossover I've ever seen. I love you. Nobody else was saying it to me and meaning it. Don't date. This was mine too. My first relationship was a whole PTSD experience, and though I learned a lot from it, it still haunts me. Same 100%. Unless there's something I could say to make enough money that I can cope with, lol. Buy 1000 Bitcoin. Enjoy your childhood. This one hits harder than others. Nat has herpes. Can you imagine? A portal from the future rends the fabric of reality. You see yourself aged and stressed, expecting the most profound moment of your life, and Nat has herpes. Not only that, it's the genital kind too. Talk to people. I had these exact words in mind before I entered the comment section. Damn. You brain injured. I was and didn't find out until I was 48. Would you care to explain how could you be brain injured and not suspect it? I was hit by a car at age 11 in 1976 and had emergency head surgery that saved my life. The brain injury is residual from that. The primitive diagnostic testing techniques of those old days couldn't detect the brain injury, so I was misdiagnosed with major mental illness. In 2013, when I was 48 years old, head MRIs finally detected the brain injury, but both University Health Network and CAMH are afraid of legal liability, so they continue to fabricate the misdiagnosis in order to protect their money. Exercise, socialize, study. I don't need a time traveler to tell me that. My parents already did. I just did not listen. Invest Amazon 2003. You heavily invest in the Amazon rainforest, only to have 70% of it destroyed by 2030. You are destitute. I feel like I just watched an exchange of a text RPG from the late 90s. You have died of disenfranchisement. Happiness isn't linear. Everyone needs to know this at any stage of life, but I wish I was told that back at 13. So I would know earlier that life is full of ups and downs. The downs will go back up, though the ups don't always last long. People love you. Those times were rough. In the way only a stranger can. I love you. Take care. It gets better. Don't do heroin. Eater. I'm doing quite well. Better than I deserve TBH. Just 20 years behind where I would been. But it's all good. Wouldn't trade what I have for anything. Listen to dad. My mom was batshit insane and alienated her kids from dad. Would have saved me a lot of tears had I never trusted her. Are you my sister? My mom tried her damnedest to brainwash my sister and I into thinking my dad was an awful human being. She was successful in that with me until she kicked me out of the house at, freshly, 19, in the middle of the night with no money and nowhere to go. I quickly learned that she was projecting. My dad and stepmom are absolutely wonderful people who put up with so much shit from me. I'm grateful for them, their love and their forgiveness every single day. Hug dad more. I feel that holy shit. Here's what I'd do. First I'd show him my college ID pic that I took at 18 years old. I'm 23 now, so the image looks enough like me and him for him to understand and believe who I am. Then I'd shout slowly but as loud as I can. Dad Pancan 2017. Hopefully he'd look up what Pancan is and see that it refers to pancreatic cancer. 2017 is the year he got diagnosed with stage 4. He died 2 years later, but if we had checked even earlier we might have detected it sooner, and at a smaller stage, he may have survived. I was 13 in 2012, so I'd have 5 years to make a difference. Hope I was smart enough at 13 where, if this scenario had occurred I could have done something about it. If not, well at least I'd know how much time I had left with him. Definitely could have appreciated him more. He was the best dad in the goddamn world. Edit. There's a Pancan walk occurring in multiple cities across the US next Saturday, April 30. You don't even have to walk. You can just donate to pancan.org if you're so inclined. Thanks for all the upvotes and awards. So that's it for today. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe. See you next time.